Hello everybody, Assassinator back with another Halo Infinite informative video informing you about everything that I know, which is probably most of the details that are out there already about what we can expect in Season 3 of Halo Infinite. Now I'm not going to be going over all the stuff that has been leaked because there are plenty, and the leaks, some of them are actually even getting pushed to Season 4, so again, I don't really want to cover most of them unless they're like really close to being confirmed. So we're going to start off with the name of it, which is called Echoes Within. And this season is going to go from March 7th to June 27th. Now there are some leaks that say that it's only going to run till June 20th. I think Discord has it and some other places have leaked June 20th. But at the HCS Charlotte show or event, the people who were actually playing Season 3 showed the Battle Pass, and the Battle Pass did say till the 27th. So I guess it's kind of up in the air right now. We'll have to wait until the season drops to actually see when it's actually going to end. And for all we know, maybe they could pull a Fortnite and they could end up ending that season a little earlier than expected. It all probably just goes by, do they have Season 4 ready to go? So that means this will be the shortest season, which will be anywhere between 15 weeks and 16 weeks, obviously depending if it ends the 20th or the 27th. In this season, we'll be getting the new armor core called Mirage. Now this one is inspired by the SPI armor core. And overall, I mean, it's okay to me. The Mark 7 is way better. The Mark 5B is way better. There's a lot more armor cores that I like, but it's different. And so that will be a positive right there, is that it is different. And I have seen some coatings on them that actually make them look pretty badass. So I am looking forward to actually getting my hand on that. And anyone who plays Season 3 will get it. I think actually anyone who plays any season. I mean, if you only hop in Season 6, you didn't play Season, 3, 4, 5? You still will end up getting it, because I think 343 did say that all armor cores will be automatically unlocked for everyone. The thing is, you won't get all those bonuses that you actually get throughout playing Halo Infinite during Season 3. Now with Season 3, we do get the Battle Pass, which has 100 tiers. In there, if you get the Premium Edition, you will get the 1000 credits, which will pay for your next Battle Pass in Season 4, if you actually don't spend it on stuff in the shop. Unlike me, who buys quite a few things in the shop. And one of the things that I did see in there is a pretty cool looking kill effect, which you get at level 50. And then there's a matching mythic effect that you get at level 100. Now I ain't all about those mythic effects, but you know what? It's still a cool looking one to look at. And of course, the Battle Pass is going to have double XP and challenge swaps. Now if you do buy the Premium Battle Pass, you'll automatically unlock the Red Steel Splinter armor coatings for all 7 armor cores. So overall, that looks pretty cool. I mean, you can see on the picture right now, I mean, they're pretty nice looking. I'm not going to say it's the best Mark 7 look, but you know what? To start off with my Mirage, having that, throwing that on my Yora, I want to see exactly what that looks like, because a lot of these images, they look really cool, but then I go and throw them on my character, and the lighting in-game is not the same, and for some reason, it makes some of these coatings look worse. Now, if you haven't seen it already, the full Battle Pass has leaked. Now, it is off-screen recorded with the phone footage, so it doesn't give you exactly what everything's going to look like, especially the coding colors, but you kind of get I guess a little taste of what you can expect in that Battle Pass, because 343 for some reason decided not to do anything showing us what we're going to be getting. So I guess a lot of people will be checking that out on March 7th when this season does drop. Now along with the new season, we were supposed to be getting 2 new maps. Well, that ain't happening. 343 actually end up giving us 3 maps. So the first map is called Chasm, which is an arena map. Then we got Oasis, which is the big team battle map. And then the one that was supposed to be launching in Season 4 is Cliffhanger, which is another arena map. Now one of the things that 343 did say is that the new maps will have their own playlist, kind of like they did with Pit 2.0, where you were able to play kind of just a playlist that only had that map, but obviously there's multiple maps. Now one of the big new additions, which they have not added since launch, is the new weapon. And so the new weapon that they're going to be adding is called the Bandit Rifle, which most people that I hear and I talk to said that it's basically a DMR. Now in other Halo games, I was not really good with the DMR, but I wasn't really good with the BR either. And I'm pretty good now with this BR, so I'm hoping that this DMR is a lot better, or maybe it's just I've been putting a lot more time into Halo since Halo Infinite released, because I played a lot of Halo 5 when it first came out, but I dropped off, I want to say maybe 3 months later, came back about a year before Infinite launch, and I played a lot of Halo then. So either way, I'm glad we're getting a new weapon. I look forward to actually playing with it. And just like the weapon, we're getting our first new piece of equipment, which is called Shroud Screen. Now this is gonna be kind of like I guess a bubble of smoke, so you can't see in it, you can't see out of it. You can shoot in it and you can shoot out, but obviously you don't know where your targets are. You can use it to evade, different things like that. Obviously, I look forward to seeing how people use it. I look forward to using it myself and seeing, what I could pull off in there. Then there was one new mode confirmed, which is Escalation Slayer, which is basically where every time you get a kill, it's like gun game. You get a new gun, a stronger gun, all the way up until the very end. So that's pretty cool, but it does also have where if you get a back slap, I guess you end up losing that gun and you go down one tier. So it's going to be kind of cool to check that out. Now it's going to have a free-for-all variant and a team variant. So therefore, I guess if you like free-for-all, we're going to see how people do there. But me, I'm more of a team player, so my 4v4 arena playing this mode would be kind of cool. Now this is kind of a leak or a speculation, so it's not 100% confirmed, which is going to be that Infection is going to be added. I feel that Infection is going to be added during the second narrative event that's going to be happening in May. But we'll talk about that next, because up next is the events that are going to be going on. So we're going to have two narrative events, one in March and one in May. The first one in March actually starts as soon as Season 3 drops, which is going to be running from March 7th through March 21st. And the second one is going to be called Sight Unseen, and that's the one that's coming out in May that I speculate will end up bringing the new variation of Infection. But we'll have to wait and see if my speculations are correct. On top of that, we have 4 Fracture events. Now the Fracture event's name is Firewall, and the main armor core in there is going to be the Chimera Armor Core. And so obviously that 30 tier battle pass is obviously going to be a lot of pieces for that armor core. Now since this season is 4 months long, it's actually going to have one Fracture event per month. And like always, it runs for 1 week and you're able to move up 10 tiers, 10 out of 30. Up next is the Community Collection playlist. It will be updated and we will be able to earn XP while playing in that playlist. And they're going to be adding new community made maps. And on top of that, in Forge, we'll now be able to mess with and edit any map that's currently out and any of these new maps. So if you want to edit on Chasm, you can. If you want to edit on Streets, you can. You want to edit it on Live Fire, you can. So that's kind of cool because you kind of set it up with, I guess, different geometry in there to play different modes that maybe you create. So looking forward to seeing what we can actually get on maps that we kind of already know. Now moving on to year 2 of HCS, which did start last week during Charlotte's, I guess, championship there. Team Optic ended up winning that one, just in case you missed it. But what we are going to get is team bundles for each of the 8 teams. And what's going to be included in those team bundles is going to be the armor coating for your Mirage Core, a sniper rifle coating, and then the 4-piece nameplate emblem bundle set, along with the unique visor. Now I've already seen a couple of them that I gotta see in game to actually see if I'm gonna put down those. I'm assuming 1,000 credits because that's what they have been usually. I'm assuming they're gonna keep with that price point. Now some of the balance improvements that they're gonna be dropping day 1 is gonna be desync improvements. Now that's one of those big things that I know a lot of people have been complaining about, so glad that they are gonna be addressing it. Obviously it's not gonna make it perfect, it's not going to fix it, not yet. But at least they're addressing it, they are working towards that, and we are going to see better in Season 3. Then if you're a ranked player, the good news is ranked placement matches have been reduced from 10 matches to 5 matches. So you'll be able to get right in there and get your rank a lot quicker. Then there's weapon balancing. So the Commando and the Plasma Pistol are going to be balanced. The Commando is now going to require 1 more shot to kill the enemy. And then the Plasma Pistol is going to have a full charge move from 1 second to 1.6 seconds. So that's going to be a game changer right there. Basically 343 is going to keep on balancing these things out. Basically it made it where people were able to, with the plasma, it was a little bit too quick, so they were able to do that spin, shoot, punch, and kill someone real quick. And they want things to be where you're able to always, I guess, get your way out of a fight, but I guess they felt that 1 second was way too fast, and so they moved it to that 1.6. Now that's going to be mostly what to expect when Season 3 drops, again, on March 7th, which is less than 48 hours from putting out this video, or recording this video even. I don't know, I'm going to be putting out this video, I don't know if it's going to be 2 days before, it might also be that Monday right before. But that's going to end this video. Hopefully I got you caught up on what to expect going into Season 3. But until next time, Assassinator out.